He's toured comedy clubs and colleges all across the area. He's a graduate of the Funny Farm University. He's finally being paid gigs, blazing up the country. Please give it up for Steve Haigh! Come on, come on.
Star Wars, fantastic. How we doing tonight, Funny Farm? Good stuff, good stuff. Everybody having a good day today? I'm having kind of a rough day today. I'm having kind of a rough day today. My girlfriend and I got into a fight earlier. A typical fight. And don't laugh, it's not funny. Because tickling is just like fighting if you think about it. You know, it starts off all innocently enough, they tickle you, you tickle them back. Then it starts to escalate a little bit, they tickle a little bit harder, and you tickle a little bit harder. And then it goes like DEFCON 3, all of a sudden you're going for pressure points, like right there on the knee, put the fingers in the armpit, get them. Then you go DEFCON 1, full-blown tickle fight. Moves from the sofa down to the floor. You go for that Vulcan death grip right there, that submission move, that move Hulk Hogan couldn't get out of. I'm talking Hulk Hogan like back in the Thunderlips days of Rocky 3, not Hogan knows best. What an embarrassment. I could kick Hulk Hogan's ass. And his whiny little son. But like I said, I got a girlfriend, I'm in a new relationship, which I'm really excited about. But when you get into new relationships, you start making decisions that affect you in the long term. Like things like what side of the bed you're going to sleep on. That's an important decision, especially for you guys. You got to make sure that there's no interference on the remote controls and the cable box there. You make sure you got a clean side of the line to Sports Center while you're getting a blowjob. But guys, we compromise. We give you ladies the side closer to the bathroom, and so we suffer and have to stub our toe in the middle of the night or on a 10 leak. Or worse yet, you get that 4:30 in the morning wake-up call from your intestines. You're like, you're dead asleep, and then all of a sudden you wake up fully focused on the task at hand, trying to scramble out of the sheets, praying that her cat doesn't get in the way. There's going to be a lot of explaining to do if you take a big shit on Mr. Wiggles on 4:30 You got to think about, too, bed space. How much space does each person take in their sleep? My girlfriend apparently needs the whole bed plus a bed. Guys, think about it. Your girl gets into bed, she immediately slides right over to halfway, taking up half the bed. And then when she's trying to steal second base, she'll start creeping over a little bit, And I end up sleeping on my side, having nightmares about falling off a cliff, and trying to hold on to the edge of the mattress there. And other things like, what restaurants you're going to go to. Maybe you folks can help me out with this. Does anybody know where I Don't Know's restaurant is? Bucket or something? That's every girl's favorite restaurant, isn't it? Where do you want to go eat tonight, honey? Oh, I don't know. I think the only place busier than I Don't Know's is wherever you want to go. I think that'd be like a chain restaurant though, like a Bennigan's or an Applebee's. I don't like those chain restaurants very much. The service is never very good, food's always crappy. They always have that shitty rendition of a birthday song, Get the birthday song, It's like they drag 4 or 5 servers out to your table and try to embarrass you in front of the whole restaurant. Hey, if I wanted to be badgered and be little, I'd go to my parents' house for dinner. Listen, my mom gave me a hard time about why she doesn't have any grandkids yet. And I tell her, it's because I practice safe sex. I use a slightly different method. I use the hippie method. That's where you smoke a lot of pot and pull out. But anyway, get back to the birthday song. Now, they drag 4 or 5 servers out to your table. They sing you that witty little jingle, trying to make you feel special on your special day. Then you hear them all mutter as they walk out. I hate singing. Singing sucks. This place. Oh, it's such a good singer. I'm quitting. Thanks for making me feel so special on my special day. But we'll give it up for you wait staff here tonight. They're going to be taking care of you, serving you drinks. Tip that well because drugs are expensive. But everybody's drinking tonight, having a good time. You guys be careful if you're going to be drinking and driving. Don't have that one for the road. They call that one for the road because that's when it hits you. About 15 minutes after you leave the bar, you're on 400 doing like 37 miles an hour. Then you're already down the street and you realize that you're way too drunk to drive, so you think you can outthink the alcohol, maybe you can focus a little more. So the first thing you gotta do, turn off the radio. lights don't work, and she gonna roll the windows down in the car. It's 45 degrees outside and raining, but you're like, all right, cool, I'm set. And now you're just trying to focus, you're like, do you ever do that? You ever swerve into a lane and kick on your blinker like there was a cop behind you? That One thing about faking out the cops is I recently had to get my driver's license renewed. So on my way down to the DMV, I stopped off at a bar and had a few beers. Smoked a joint in the parking lot. Went to get my picture taken. It was like, yeah, I think I stopped at a roadblock 2 weeks ago and I gave the cop my license. He was like, Mr. Haigh, you have a good night. Like I said, you guys, be careful you be drinking and driving. Get home safe. Get all the way home to your house, inside your door. I don't know if you heard about this girl in Savannah a couple weeks ago. She'd been out drinking. She got all the way home to her apartment complex. And when she got to the gate, she had to punch in her security code. So she opened up the door and she leaned back to punch in the code. And when she did, her foot slipped off the brake. And the car rolled forward and caught the cement barrier there. She got wedged between the door and the frame, and she suffocated and died. Yeah. And you know, right when that was happening, there's one of those Vonage commercials going, woo-hoo! Any dog people in here? Anybody have a dog? Dog lovers? Personal dog fart, does it? Oh man, big Doberman or boxer fart. You know, you're sitting there on the couch watching TV, just, you know, eating your popcorn, Doritos, whatever, the dog's laying out there in the corner. He's just laying out there, he's like, and so you hear it let out like the brakes on a MARTA bus, it's like, you got like 3 seconds before that green Scooby-Doo gas comes waving across the room at you, burning your eyes. Breathe. You gotta like stop, drop, and roll, try to crawl yourself out of there. What else is going on? I read this in the news a couple weeks ago. In Italy, in a hospital in Italy, they cloned a woman's vagina. Wow, very interesting. And I was thinking about that, and well, they cloned this vagina and they actually grafted it onto a woman who'd been born without one. And set aside all the jokes about being born without a hoo-hoo. What if they really could manufacture these things, like mass produce them? I want to get out of the company and make these things. You know it's going to sell out quicker than the iPhone. Yeah, Nintendo and PlayStation will be going out of business because all the teenage boys are saving up for a box in a box. And you women can get in on this too. Say you had 4 or 5 kids and you blew out the gasket on it down there. Or if you were real slutty in high school, you know, you put a lot of mileage on it, that was my whole pack of chewed-up bubble gum. You go out and have like designer ones, like Armani or Ralph Lauren, or you get one of those Gucci Coochies. Like I said, I got a girlfriend I'm pretty excited about. I'm glad I'm not single anymore. Being single is a pain in the ass. No matter what you do, where you go, you always have to have a game on. You know, even if you're going to the grocery store or the gas station, whatever, you always got to try to make sure you look okay, and your hair's all right, and that you smell nice. I'm 34 years old. I don't get these new clothes that got out, like the Axe and Tag body spray. I don't get these things. You know, they have new names for these things. Marketing I don't get. It's like they've got one called orange juice. I'm not squirting orange juice on myself. That's rule number 1. They one called Maniac. Ladies, if you go home with a guy at a bar, you go to the bathroom and you see Maniac in there, crawl out the window, catch a cat. What else? They got one that's called Voodoo. Really? Voodoo? Is that what mothers tell their daughters? They're like, honey, you need to go out and find yourself a nice boy, a lawyer, or a witch doctor. You know, a good voodoo is for you. I don't know why they don't name colognes after things that attract women, like Porsche, Gulfstream. Me personally, I like to stick with the classics like Polo or Ether. been a great crowd. That's my time. I'm Steve Haigh.